Welcome everyone, Marcelo is my name. Awesome to have your company. I've been a collector all my life. Even as a kid, we used to have a scrapbook full of chocolate wrappers. I wish I had this scrapbook because there were some now discontinued chocolates that I would have loved. I mean, worth nothing, but just for the nostalgia of it all. Have a look at this. So here's a little example. I have a massive pop collection. I don't want to talk about it, and I have stopped, so that's a good thing. In this collection here, these are the ones that you could buy, but then it was about hunting down the chasers. This particular collection actually had 2 chasers, and this is not uncommon for all the others that I currently have. Let me show you this also now. Don't judge me. So this is my Äican Christmas bottle collection. I started collecting this in 1997, and then they did the teardrop one, and then they did the mountain, and then they partnered up with designers. This is the Jean-Paul Gaultier bottle. So as you can see, collecting is what I do. It was in 2022 that I discovered Lamar, Oligarch Boutique. Kevin introduced me to this fragrance, and then I realized that it's actually part of a collection, the Gold Collection, and Dahab was the first one in that collection. I tested that also, and bada bing, another one that I needed to include. Now, if you want to know more about these particular fragrances, go to the end of this video and you'll see a new discovery series that's about to come out. At the start of the year, I saw Kajal promoting their new lid, and I realized this is a new one for their Gold Collection. But is it worthy to add to my collection? The short answer, oh mama. Please, yes. Even if it wasn't part of the Gold Collection, this new fragrance is outstanding. The Michael Edwards Wheels classifies this fragrance as a floral. I would like to challenge that. Now, for me, this is actually more of a fruity amber. I know that there's no category for fruity amber, but it has this warm, amberous touch, very oriental in its fragrance notes. There are some spicy elements that come through, but the fruit component never leaves the actual fragrance itself. Those passion fruit, those pineapple notes that you're getting at the very beginning stay throughout the entire fragrance. I feel that this fragrance is like a warm breath from your lover. Think the person that you love has been drinking a beautiful tropical daiquiri, and they whisper something quite breathy into your ear, and you're getting that mixture of the warmth of them, the warmth of their breath, the beautiful scent of those fruits that they've been drinking. This is that combination. There is an amorous nature to this particular fragrance. It's more than just a fruity amber fragrance. There is a touch of seduction to this particular perfume. Sandra, my wife, does not like patchouli and does not like vanilla. Both components are actually in the fragrance. So I feel that this is more than just these are the notes that construct the fragrance. This is about the entire composition, and the entire composition is about this warm, amorous, this sense of seduction. It's actually a very sexy fragrance. I've read in some parts that the fragrance is compared to Erba Pura. I think no. For me, I don't find it in any way close to Erba Pura. If anything, have a look here. This is where I feel the fragrance sits more closely to. I find that Erba Pura has these more effervescent fruits, and that white musk is very, very distinct. Whereas here, it's a lot more gentle. It's a lot more sublime. It's a lot more, actually a lot more caressing when it comes to the fruit notes and also that amber that's in the base. I find that the sandalwood and the patchouli bring this beautiful woody element to the fragrance. For me, I get a high to moderate when it comes to both its projection and sillage. And I'm putting it down to at least 20 hours on skin. 24 to be honest. I would spray early morning. Next morning I wake up and I'm still detecting the actual fragrance on my skin. I mentioned earlier that I love collecting, but I love collections. So in this scenario here, you have Dahab, and Dahab in Arabic means gold, but it's also a name you give to a girl, and it's like saying she is the golden child. Then there's Lamar, which in Arabic means liquid gold. In French, lumière means to illuminate, so this is a fragrance that just has presence and shines forward. And then there's Aican. On the Kajal website, they define it as the process of refining gold. I love that gold never loses its value. You could bury it in the earth, dirty it up, but the reality is the moment that you clean it, you refine it, that gold still retains its value. You would think that this is an empowering fragrance. I put it down as pure seduction. This is a fragrance about romance. This is a fragrance about drawing a lover closer to you. Yes, it's maybe I can seduce you is probably where the fragrance is leaning towards. But for me, it's just a sexy fragrance. It's a fragrance that I enjoy wearing for myself. And I know that when Sandra, my wife, is wearing it, it is just seduction in the air. Those fruit notes, that ambery touch that it has, and for me, that patchouli. I love all things patchouli. The scent cloud that this fragrance emanates is glorious. One thing that I do love about all things Kajal is that they over-deliver. I mean, yes, there is incredible fragrance, the packaging, the care that's gone into all the detail on the actual bottle itself. The lid has a range of Arabic words all describing gold. The other thing too is the actual packaging of their box. Now inside each of these boxes, this is this beautiful wooden inlay with 2 samples in here of other fragrances. And then there's a collection of these cards with levels of reinforcement on the back. These sentences of affirmation, and in the case of Aican, is I can achieve balance. I love it. For me, it's I can seduce you with this fragrance. On the 1st of September, I'm releasing an episode which will be the Kajal Discovery Series. You can jump on their website, go here, click on this, and order this particular discovery set. Use the affiliate code to get 10% off, and then when that episode releases, you can now follow me in real time as we experience 5 of their big hitting fragrances within the collection. Hope you enjoyed that. I'd love to hear your thoughts on all things Aican, all things Kajal, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.